In this video tutorial, we're going to walk you through the steps of setting up the Big Sur 2.0 child theme in your WordPress installation. And as you can see here, we got a clean slate. We're going to be doing this tutorial using a clean slate with nothing installed. This is a fresh installation of WordPress. If you purchase the child theme, you will have received a download package. You are to open that download package, unzip it, and inside you will find 5 different files. Those files will look something like this here. You will have an image folder which contains all the images used in the demo theme. You will also find a Big Sur zip file. This is the actual child theme which you will be installing. The Big Sur layouts XML file. The Big Sur CSS version 2.0 backup, which is a text file where the child theme customization, style sheet customization is located in case you need to restore anything you may have changed or made a mistake on the installed child theme style sheet. And then last but not least are the instructions. This is a very important guide to walk you through some important details, what's included, and the, of course, step-by-step instructions for setting up this child theme, which we will be following today. So without further ado, let's push this on over to the side. Let's open up our dashboard and let's get started. The very first step, of course, is installing the Divi child theme, which you may have already purchased. Again, this theme does require Divi to be installed first, and so our first step is to go ahead and go to Appearance, Themes, and select Add New. And we're going to go ahead and select Upload Theme, choose File, and we're going to go to our Divi 2.4 zip file and get that installed. And while that's installing, we're going to go ahead and activate that. Make sure everything's smooth and working. Everything seems to be in order. So let's go ahead and install the Big Sur 2.0 child theme. We simply go back to Add New, and then we're going to Upload Theme. We're going to choose a file, and we're going to go to that download package wherever you have saved that file, and open up the download package, Big Sur 2.0. And there is the Big Sur zip file which we want to install. That is the actual child theme. Everything installed successfully. We'll click on Activate. And the next step will be to import the page templates and menu. To do that, we will go to Tools, Import, and we're going to get a list of options here. We're going to want to use the standard WordPress importer. We're going to go ahead and install this plugin and activate it so that way it will install our pages and menus. Now, WordPress importer is known to not be able to handle large image files, but that's going to be okay. This is a simple solution and will work just fine for our needs today. Go ahead and select Choose File, and go ahead and load and select the Big Sur Layouts XML file. Select Upload File and Import. And then we're going to be sure to tick Download and Import File Attachments. Again, download and import file attachments. Select Submit. And while that is importing, like I said before, this basic WordPress installer is not always able to install all the images, which is why I've chosen to include in the download package a copy of all the images here, including the ones, as you see on the left over here, that failed to import. Again, you will most likely be replacing any images with your own, but should you choose to use or want to use any of these, they are all here for you to use. Again, these are mostly my images, so you're free to use them on your commercial projects any which way you please. Okay, so the next step, now that we've imported all the page layouts and templates, we're going to move on over to the menu section, Appearance, Menus, and we're going to see that the menu has been imported, but it's not set as the primary menu, which means it's not what is going to show up on the header of every page. So let's tick that so that it is what shows up on the header of every page, and select Save Menu. Alright, now that that has been saved, we're going to go ahead and set up the home page, because as you can see right now, it's installed the Divi theme, and right now it's got a basic home page by default. So let's go ahead and set the correct home page. To do that, we're going to go to Settings, and then Reading, and then we're going to go select here as Front Page Display a static post. I want that front page to be our home page pre-made template. Go ahead and save that change. Excellent. Now let's take a look and see what we got here. As we hit reload, we will see we now have the Divi loaded page. But you'll notice as you begin to scroll down, the menu's not like it is on the demo. Again, this works great. This is by default. But if you want it to look like the demo with the dark gray background and white, I've included in my instructions the settings to change for the color, the active, and the background, should you choose to want it to look like the demo. And to do that, the first step is to go to Appearance, Customize, and then you're going to select Header and Navigation, and then Primary Menu Bar. And for the text color, we want it to be white. And that's what we're using in the child theme. So we go ahead and select white for our text color. For our active link color, we also use white on the child theme. And then for the background color, we use a very dark gray 353535. And then once we're done with that, we hit Save and Publish. We close this screen, and we can head back over here and see what that looks like now. And this would be the colors used on the demo blob. Of course, you can choose any colors you want. The next step would be, in our instructions, is to go to your Divi customizer. Now we're going to do a couple of options here, and we want to get that your logo set up in there. And so here we go to Divi theme options, and this is where we would upload your logo instead of using the default Divi logo, which shows up here. We would add your own, and so here you can choose to upload files, select files, and again I've included the images just to make this easier for you. Here's my logo that I use. Of course you would upload your own. Go ahead and set that in there. Set as logo. Scroll down to the bottom here, and before you hit save, I would recommend turning on your back to bottom button. This button here is what enables a button to appear in the lower right hand corner of the page as you begin to scroll down. That will take you back to the top of the page. And then this smooth scrolling allows for a smoother scroll when a user selects one of the buttons that pushes them down the page, which is a pretty prominent feature in the Big Sur theme. So once you've selected those two, you can go ahead and hit save, and you will see now as you go back to the page and refresh that the logo has been uploaded. And as you scroll down the page over here in the bottom right hand corner, you will see a tab that takes you back to the top of the page. And when you scroll, you got a much smoother scroll going both up and down, and very great features. So this basically does it for your Big Sur installation. 10 minutes to get you up and running. And of course there's several more tweaks that you can do, including updating the footer tagline, which I give directions for. And so we just want to say thank you so much for using the Big Sur 2.0 child theme. We'd love to help you out with any questions or customization that you need. If you need help installing it, we'd love to help you out with that as well. And so don't forget to visit us at MontereyPremier.com. Again, that's MontereyPremier.com. And thank you for using our child theme.